Hello my friends, my name is Sarah if I haven't met you before. Today we are on Piha Beach, which is where I've been filming a lot in the last couple of months, as you probably have seen if you've done a few classes. It's a beach in Auckland in New Zealand, so if you ever do come to this side of the world, definitely come here, it is beautiful. Today in our vinyasa practice we are going to flow into and with some back bends and some twists, heading into our Urdhva Dhanurasana, our upward facing bow wheel. We might not have time to explore that today, but we shall see. And we're linking this in with the theme of letting go of stuck energy. You might have heard of a concept called prana. This in yoga philosophy is our life force, it's our vitality, is what animates our body to make it a human being. And sometimes our energy gets stuck, our prana gets stuck within the energetic channels called nadis. And this can cause us to feel low on energy, unbalanced, potentially depressed, anxious. And what we want to do is clear up these energy channels so we can feel more balanced, we can feel like we've got energy. Ways we can do this is through pranayama, breath work, prana meaning life force, ayama meaning to expand. We're going to do a little bit of this today. Through asana, in particular back bends, twisting, when we move the spine can be really useful because this is where our main nadis, our energy channels are. And then also meditation is also very beneficial for just bringing awareness to ourselves, our energy, and maybe even directing energy around. So yeah, this is a short form version of a longer class in Patreon. It's 60 minutes. So if you really enjoy this class and the concepts, we explore it even more in the 60-minute class. I'll link it down below. Let's get started in a seat or alternatively standing for our breathwork practice, inspired by Qigong. You're going to find a tall spine wherever you are. Lift up tall, reach the crown of the head to the sky, take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, close the eyes down. Pull the shoulder blades away from the ears. Take a deep breath in, fill up the belly, the ribs and the chest. Take a deep breath out through the nose, deflate the lungs, belly, ribs, chests, draw inwards. Take a couple more breaths like this. Now you can absolutely stay with just the breath. If you wanted to add on some arms, which is a super powerful way of tapping into this prana or chi within this practice, both very similar. You can open your eyes to watch this. As you inhale, you'll pull your hands towards your chest and then down. And then as you exhale, you'll lift up the palms and then you'll push out. So inhaling, pulling the palms towards you and then down. And then exhaling, lifting up and out. A few more times in your own breath. You can keep the eyes closed. If it feels better to keep your eyes open, just try focus them on one point. Taking 3 more breaths like this. And try not to rush. Feeling into the flow you are creating within your body. And then letting your hands land in your laps. If you're sitting, take a deep breath in. Big breath out through the mouth. Okay, open your eyes. Find your way into a tabletop position. Hands under shoulders, knees underneath the hips. A few rounds of our cat and cow. If you felt like a little more, you could turn the fingertips towards you, maybe just one hand or both hands, opening the forearms a little more. Inhale, drop the belly down, lift up through the tailbone, cow pose. And then as you exhale, round through the upper back, lift up through the belly button. Inhale to open, finding your back bend. And then as you exhale, round, flexing through the spine. Let's go 3 more. And then turn the back of the hands on the ground so that the palms are lifting up. Maybe you shift forward and back. Let's find our way into child's pose. Sink your hips towards your heels. Reach your arms really far forward. Anchor through your fingertips, through the knuckles, the palms. Use your next breath and roll yourself forward. Can you imagine your cat pose? And then as you exhale, lift up the tailbone, shift your way back into child's pose. Inhaling, rolling forward. Exhaling, shifting back. Let's go about 3 more. Sit yourself back onto your heels, lift yourself up. A few rounds of kind of rolling camel. Inhale as you lift your hips up, push your hips forward, right hand to the right glute, left hand reaches high, find your exhale, shoulders back. Inhale, lower your hips down to your heel. As you exhale, other side. So left hand to the left hip, right hand up and over. Inhale, lowering down. As you exhale, lift up. Inhale, lowering down, making sure we're not dumping into the lower back. So keep squeezing the glutes and lifting out of the waist. If you felt like a little more already, you could bring the right hand down to the right heel. Maybe your toes are tucked. If you're feeling super open, maybe the toes are untucked, but don't force it in your body. Let's go 2 more. And then let's find our full camel ustrasana. Lift yourself up, hands towards the hips, engage the glutes. Take a deep breath and lift up tall. As you exhale, a little push of your hips forward. How you have your hands, up to you. You can have your fingertips down, out or up, is mostly preference. Lift up through the shoulders, squeeze the shoulder blades back. Sorry, lift up through the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades back. 1 more breath. Tuck onto your toes. Sink your hips towards your heels and then lift your knees off the ground. If you can, see if you can reach your hands behind your heels. And then plant the heels to the ground, lift your hips up. Uttanasana, forward fold, hands underneath the feet. Bend your knees as much as you need to drop down. So you might have a really big bend. Whenever we do back bends, it's really important that we counter it with forward bends. That helps us to prevent injury, but on a more energetic level, it helps us to find balance. 1 more breath, pull the head towards the ground, lift the hips even higher. Hands walk out from underneath your feet. Inhale, lift halfway, hands to shins. Exhale, fold forward. Lift all the way up through standing. Take a deep breath in, unravel, squeeze the glutes, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, walk your hands out into a plank. Take a deep breath in, and then as you exhale, either knees or toes shut the chaturanga, come down onto your belly. We're going to enter into a new sequence. We're only going to repeat it one time each side. Reach your right hand out in line with your right shoulder. Bend your left knee. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, open the chest to the left. Land the left foot behind the right thigh. So you've got a little push through your left hand to help wind to the left shoulder back. Come back through center. Plant the hands by the ribs. Inhale, push up onto your knees. Then tap the left knee to the left elbow. As you exhale, step the left foot outside the left hand, shift your hips forward. Inhale, lift up through the chest, but reach your hands down. As you exhale, lengthen your left leg, just like the arms we did in Qigong. You're gonna lift the arms up and then push them forward. Okay, let's try that again. Inhale, bend to the left knee, hands towards you, and then down. Exhale, lift up the hands, and then push them forward. Okay, let's try this 3 more times. Inhale towards you. Exhale, lift up. 2 more. You can almost imagine like you're pushing away that stuck energy, anything that's feeling stagnant. Let's go 1 more. Then interlace your thumbs in front of you. Shift your weight back into your left leg. Inhale as you lift your arms up. As you exhale, reach the fingertips back. Push your right shin into the ground. Squeeze the shoulder blades down. 1 more breath. You should feel quite a big opening through your right front of the hip. Keep your right hand lifted. Left hand reaches to the back of the mat. Twist to the left. Inhale. Maybe left hand towards the right thigh. As you exhale, if it feels comfortable, a little back bend here. Come back through center. Tuck onto right toes. Pivot to the right side of your mat. You're going to bend your right knee. Imagine Skandasana, but keep your hips more lifted. Left leg lengthens. Left hand plants in front of the right foot. You can come onto fingertips if you need. Inhale, reach your right hand high. As you exhale, twist. So big stretch through the left adductors as well as through the back. Inhale, come back through center, shift to the left. Same thing, right hand plants. As you exhale, left hand reaches up. Let's go 1 more each side. Inhale. As you exhale, reach up, lengthen the spine, tip your hips forward. 1 more, inhale. Exhale, left hand reaches high. Twist to the back. You're going to turn your right toes to the back. Plant your left hand down. Left knee comes down so you're back in that kneeling lunge. But this time, right hand reaches to the front. Option to bend your left knee holding onto the left foot. It's a bit of a quad stretch here. Can you lift your chest up a little taller? Roll your right shoulder back. Okay, here's where we get a little funky. Release the foot, tuck your back toes, downward facing dog. Step your right foot back, but your right hand is going to reach to the outside of the left leg. So it's a little twisted down into facing dog. Push through the left hand, draw the chest back towards the thighs. Take a deep breath in and out. Right hand plants down, normal downward facing dog, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, roll yourself forward, come into your plank. And then just like we did at the front, knees or toes, chaturanga. Let's try that on the other side. Left hand reaches out, bend the right knee. Inhale, open the chest to the right, chest stretch. Right foot plants behind. Hold for your exhale. See if you can point the right knee towards the sky, helping to open the hip even more. Come back through center. Slide the hands by the ribs. Ground into the knees. Inhale, lift up, right knee to right elbow. As you exhale, step the right foot outside your right hand. Keep the hips low, but lift the chest. Inhale. And then as you exhale, lengthen your right leg, lift the arms, and then push them forward. Inhale, bend the right knee, shift the weight forward, hands pull down. Exhale, lift the hands, and then push. 3 more times. Make these breaths nice and long. Last one. Find your thumbs. Inhale, shift your weight forward, arms reach up. Exhale, hold, back bend. A little squeeze of the glutes here. Imagine like someone was pulling your fingertips as high as you can and then back. Shoulders down. Keep your left hand lifted. Reach your right hand to the front. Inhale. And then as you exhale, maybe a little back bend. Right hand could anchor on the left thigh. Come back through center, plant the hands, tuck left toes. Shift to your left foot, bend the left knee, imagine Skandasana, but not that low. Right hand plants, maybe on fingertips. Inhale, left hand reaches high. Exhale, twist. Let's go to the back. Inhale, bend the right knee. Exhale, reach the right hand high. 2 more times, prioritizing the length of the spine. Turn to the front. Left toes point forward, right hand plants down. Right knee comes down. Inhale, open, left hand to the back. And then you might stay here or bend the right knee, holding on for your quad stretch. Squeeze the shoulder blades back. Squeeze the left knee towards the midline. Okay, come back through center, tuck right toes, lift the right knee, step back, downward facing dog, but reach your left hand towards the right calf, ankle. Pulling on the leg to draw the chest underneath, looking underneath your right armpit. Tilting from the hips. Bring your left hand down. Lower the knees down to the ground, child's pose, Balasana. 2 breaths here. And then walk the hands back. Shuffle your feet to one side, land your hips down, and then sweep them forward. Ooh, very sandy here. So what we're gonna do, and there's no expectation for this to happen, but we play with it a little bit longer in our Patreon account. So this is where we're kind of leading up to. You'll plant your feet hip width distance. Right hand will reach behind you, fingertips turning away. And then if you felt like a little more, you'll push your hips up, left hand reaching to the sky. The next kind of stage is to reach the left hand above the head, so bicep by the ear. And then for anyone who wanted to try, again, no expectation. Be really careful here, especially since we haven't warmed up too much. You could find wheel over Dhanurasana. So your left hand will come behind, you'll flip your hands around, walk them towards you a little bit, and then you might push your chest forward more so they land on top of the shoulders roughly. And then from there to come out, you'll turn the right fingertips forward again, and then you lower down to the ground. So, quite a deep back bend there. Lots of opening through the spine, the front of the hips, and the shoulders. If you do one side, do the other side. Feel free to pause the video. But we are going to come into a forward fold before we rest. So reach your feet forward. Might have your knees bent here. Take a deep breath in through the nose, lift up tall. And then as you exhale, lean forward. Paschimottanasana, stretch of the west.
breathing into the back of the ribs on your breath in. And then as you exhale, you might find a bit more space to drop forward. One more breath. And then walk your hands back towards you. Two options: you could lie down on your back for Shavasana just for a minute or two. Otherwise, we can finish in a seat. Wherever you do land, close down the eyes. Take some slow, deep breaths through the nose. And just know that the next time you're feeling a little lower in energy, feeling stuck, you can come back to these practices, whether that's our pranayama, asana, meditation, as a way to clear energy, to help us feel more balanced, more energetic. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And a deep breath out through the nose or the mouth. Let it go. Thank you so much, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the practice. And remember, if you wanted to explore this in more depth, as well as find and explore more exclusive content, head over to Patreon, and we've got a beautiful community there. I look forward to moving and breathing with you again sometime soon.